Hello there. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. And I'm very excited to bring this video to you because it revolves around my favorite topic, which is Kubernetes and its related landscape. So there are tons of tools in the Kubernetes landscape or CNCF landscape, ranging from monitoring tools, logging tools, then networking tools, database management tools, etc. And as humans, we can't learn all of them, right? It's very tricky. But there are some categories we should definitely focus on if you are someone who is managing a Kubernetes cluster, right? So for example, those range from monitoring, security, deployment, and networking, right? So in this video, those are the four categories I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to list out some of the next generation Kubernetes tools in each of these categories, which you can learn to stay ahead of the curve, because Kubernetes in itself and its landscape is continuously evolving and rapidly changing. So that is why it is very essential to stay ahead of the curve. And learning these tools that I'm going to dive deeper into for each of these sections, you'll definitely gain a competitive advantage. So let's dive right into it. So the first category that I want to talk about is networking, because Kubernetes networking is very complex and very important at the same time. So you'll see a lot of CNIs or container network interface in the market today, but very few implement eBPF in the backend. And eBPF as a technology, I am very excited about that technology because it's a very revolutionary technology. And in short, what it does is it helps you to load your code into the kernel and then make the kernel behave in certain way. And this leads to a lot of use cases, right? Ranging from monitoring, networking, logging, traceability, all these use cases, right? So I recently gave a talk as well on eBPF in the Open Source Summit organized by Linux Foundation in Japan. And you can watch that video over here. And there I talk about the basics of eBPF, what it is, and how you can get started with it. But in terms of networking, the tool I want to talk about is Cilium. So Cilium is one of the first tools which implemented eBPF, and it uses eBPF, in the backend to do networking monitoring and security. So this is one tool which I think will definitely be adopted by a lot organization in future. And the second one in networking is Gateway API. Because if you are working on Kubernetes from quite some time, you would know about something called Ingress, which is responsible for getting the traffic into the Kubernetes cluster and then into the pod or your container, right? But think of Gateway API as a superset of Ingress. So it's the next generation of Ingress, and it will definitely pay off if you learn Gateway API and then try to implement it. And again, lot organization are moving towards Gateway API because it's enabling them to implement the use cases which were not possible previously with Ingress, and they used to, add a lot of annotations and all those things to make it work like that way. So Gateway API is another set of, I would say, Kubernetes feature that you should definitely learn, because Ingress will definitely be deprecated in near future and Gateway API will take place of it. Now, the next category that I want to talk about is deployment. And the two tools which I want to highlight is Argo CD and Crossplane. Now, Argo CD is based on GitOps, and GitOps is being adopted by a lot organizations, and it is here to stay, right? Because it enables you to do deployment in a cloud native way, which previous generation of tools like Jenkins were not even able to do. So that's one tool. And there are other alternatives or other GitOps tools like Flux, etc. But I think Argo CD is one which is being adopted more and more. Now, coming to Crossplane, it's another Kubernetes tool which is picking up a lot of momentum, and a lot of organizations are adopting it more and more. Now, what it enables you to do is deploying your infrastructure from inside of Kubernetes. So you will write a YAML file or a manifest, and then you will deploy that manifest in Kubernetes, and that in turn will spin up your infrastructure. So for example, a virtual machine, a GCS bucket, etc. Now, Crossplane is at the heart of platform engineering. So learning about Crossplane will definitely give you an edge as well. And I might make another video on platform engineering in future, but it's another practice that is picking up a lot of pace, and Crossplane is enabling that shift towards platform engineering. Now, the third category that I want to talk about is monitoring, and the tool that I am going to mention shouldn't come as a surprise because it's been used from a lot of years, and it has been the de facto standard of Kubernetes monitoring. And the tool is Prometheus. So it's still the go-to tool for your monitoring needs, and it definitely will pay off if you learn Prometheus and then send out the appropriate metrics and then make some dashboard using Grafana. So Prometheus and Grafana are the two tools in monitoring, and I just wrapped monitoring quickly because I think these two tools are still here to stay. Now, the fourth and the last category is security, and there are again a lot of tools in terms of security, but the two tools that I want to talk about are Open Policy Agent and Kyverno. Now, both, if you think about it, do the same job or based on policy as code, but it will definitely help you if you learn Open Policy Agent and Kyverno, and these two tools will definitely help you stay ahead of the curve if you want to implement policy as code or do something related to security in Kubernetes, because more and more organizations are writing their Rego policies or have started using Kyverno or Open Policy Agent to just enhance their security on top of Kubernetes. So these are the four categories and the tools that I want to talk about. So let me know in the comment section down below which tool you are excited about most. And learning these tools definitely give you a competitive advantage, because I believe these are the next set of Kubernetes tools that every Kubernetes administrator should definitely learn. Now, if you like this video, share it with your friends and hit a like button and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more videos like this. And if you like this video, you will also like this particular video where I talk about the 7 real world projects that you can do to enhance your DevOps skills. So that's it from my side. Thank you so much. Until then, you get to live, make the most out of it.